Hello, everyone. How are you doing tonight? What are you grateful for? I am coming to you live from Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. is where I am on the road tonight, and I am excited to be with you here for a few minutes to catch you up on what I've been working on and how important it is what I've been doing down here. So I am here for a couple reasons. I am here for an amazing client visit, and which I just love being able to get on site with clients. So there's information about that on the website if you've ever thought about it. Always excited to do that. I love getting in person and real with everybody and working on your business. But I'm also here for one of my advocacy trips. And what does that mean? You know, people think when I talk advocacy that it's all about politics, okay? That politics is the forefront of it. And politics really has no place in it. It doesn't matter, Democrat, Republican, Independent, or some other party name if there was such a thing. It matters about making good policy. And that's what I'm here to help shape. It is a long game. What do I mean by that? You don't walk into Congress and say, hey, I'm looking for a bill on this. Can we get this through? That just does not happen down here. It doesn't happen. It isn't what goes on. It is a very long process for a bill to come to law. It isn't even for those of us who are old enough to remember the old Schoolhouse Rock videos of how a bill becomes a law. On Capitol Hill. That isn't how it works. The sausage is messy, making of the sausage. And, just a lot like the processes in your business. Not everybody needs to know how everything gets done and how you do all the fabulous things to get items sold. Okay, what they care is that the items get sold or that there are these fabulous items to buy. In making a bill, they meet and talk with lots of people. And these visits matter a lot to cement relationships so that they're thinking about our businesses, okay? Because I'm bringing you in the room. I'm giving you a seat at the table when I go and meet with these legislators because I'm talking about the businesses, your businesses, and how the unintended consequences of what they do here on Capitol Hill. For example, one of the bills that is being worked on right now it either falls under two categories, AI or privacy, okay? And those bills intersect each other. And Congress thinks they're going after the big guys. They're going after the Amazons, the Googles, the Facebooks and Metas of the world, when really the bills that they are writing will directly affect you and your ability to connect to Shopify, your ability to use MailChimp or Constant Contact and share data across platforms. And ultimately, not only will it bring down your access level, but any access level that you have to the data, it will increase your cost. So it'll force costs up and data access down. And showing them what they don't understand is how all these tools interact for your business so that you can connect and run and grow your business. And how your business is able to use AI tools to grow your business, okay? To grow and really extend the reach of your business. How it actually makes your business more powerful. How it allows you to get more things done. And how you really use it. They look at all these things and they look at it as they're protecting you from the big bad wolf. They're protecting you from the Googles, the Amazons, and the Metas. And really, they don't understand. They don't have a clue how you use these tools. And so having someone like me come in, okay, with the pink calculator, with the shirt, and showing them, actually, this is how you use a tool in your business. This is how Shopify connects to your consignment software and sends data back and forth and allows you to reach customers across the country. This is how your software connects to eBay and allows you to sell all over the world. Those are things they can't even imagine a small business like yours actually being able to do. And I'm able to bring that story of your store, the people you employ. Like many of you never shipped things. You go back 5 years, 10 years, you might not have shipped anything. It would be such the rarity. And now it brings excitement when you hear that cha-ching. Okay, when you hear that cha-ching, okay, it brings such excitement to you, and makes you feel a little giddy, brings a little hop to your step, okay, when you do that, and you see these things, getting legislators to understand that and be a part of that and see what's happening in your business, so that they keep you top of mind when they're looking at this legislation. And they keep my phone number, my email, okay, and say, hey, Neil said something about this. Here's the final bill. Because right now, all this is sausage right now. It's a lot of talk. It's a lot of paper moving back and forth. But we need comprehensive legislation, because in the absence of Congress doing something, the states are stepping in and saying, well, I can't wait for Congress. And then you end out with 50 different laws all affecting you. Okay, so that's even worse than Congress creating a bad bill, because if you have to comply with the law you don't even know about in a state you're not even in, but your website's in, okay, that creates a problem for you. It's complicated. It is incredibly complicated, and you're just trying to run your small business. And so what I come down here to do is to meet with people and share that story. Okay, you've got a business to run, okay? You don't have an advocacy arm. You don't have a legislative aide that's reading up on 50 states worth of things. And so I work with different organizations that connect me, like the National Retail Federation, like NFIB, and the Connected Council, that connect me with these groups that allow me to have access to members of Congress, that get me in the door so I can share that story. And sharing that story is so incredibly important. It's important at the local level. It is important at the national level. It's important at the state level, because resale stores are the heart of Main Street. Okay, resale stores, don't ever forget that. You are the heart of Main Street. One of the things I tell members of Congress, and I make them see it, because I show them why you're the heart of Main Street. Okay, because every resale store is a image of their community. It's totally the image. I tell them they need to visit two things if they want to understand their community. They need to visit their local library, because it really shows what a town values, and they need to visit their consignment or resale store, because when they walk into the consignment and resale store, they aren't just seeing a bunch of items. They aren't just seeing a bunch of clothes. They are seeing the closets, the living rooms, the kitchens of that city and town. They are seeing that directly. And that's what's so cool, okay? They're not seeing somebody else's town. And every community is a little different. And so if you want to understand your community, you want to see what's happening in your community, walk into your resale store, you will know how that town is living. And that's what's so great. You guys tell the story in items of what your community is. You are the heartbeat of that community and the economic pulse, bringing that community and keeping those dollars local. And that matters so much. That matters so much. So that's why I do these trips, because years from now, months from now, when this legislation actually comes up for a vote, they're thinking about you. They're thinking about me. And they want to make sure they're not doing something that affects your business in a bad way, because you create jobs. They do not. You create jobs. You employ people, okay? And it is exciting to see what you do and what you're able to create and continue to create and grow in your community. It is truly a honor and pleasure to see that and to see that growth. So I am on Team U. I am on Team Resale. And I am the one bringing that voice to Capitol Hill. And so I'm excited to do that. I will be on the Hill tomorrow knocking on doors and meeting with people. But I've also been connected with some amazing tools, and I'm going to be creating some new lessons based on the tools and digital tools for your business that will make your life easier, okay, and allow you to get more done. It is really incredible the tools that are coming down to the small business level that are going to allow you to punch above your weight, okay, and truly punch above your weight up against the big guy. Hang on a second there. My phone holder fell off the wall. Look at that. The joys of technology. My phone holder said, what? There we go. Now I'm back. The joys of technology. But that is exciting. I'm excited to be with you. I got to get to my next meeting tonight. I am headed out to my next meeting. But I am so excited to be able to share this with you. I'll be back at my normal time at more 8 than ish on Sunday night. But if you have a question in between now and then, don't hesitate. Drop me an email, Neil, N-E-I-L at resalerise.com, N-E-I-L at resalerise.com. Drop me a DM on Facebook. But most importantly, know that you, but most importantly you, yes you, you're not alone running this store. Have a great night, everybody. I'll see you, yes you, on Sunday.